Hey guys, welcome to vlog number 3. It's been a little while since I closed out the last vlog. I think I closed vlog 2 back on the 25th of October 25th, and it's November 1st right now. I think I uploaded a vlog. Well, that's when I stopped recording. I think I uploaded it a few days later, like a little while ago. But if you don't know, I'm actually walking home right now and it's raining, but I'm gonna pick this vlog back up because tomorrow we're gonna have, I don't know if we're gonna have a full snowstorm, but we're gonna have snow nonetheless. So what I need to do when I get home is I'm gonna start putting some of the Halloween stuff away, mainly the blow-ups, and my phone is getting all wet. Oh well, that didn't help. Let's see if I can have it close to my face. The blow-ups, all the stuff on the deck, what's it called? The stuff in the garden's bed. The only stuff I'm gonna leave for now is the lights on the trees, because I can easily take those down later when it comes time to put the Christmas stuff up. And speaking of Christmas stuff, I'll probably be doing some of the outside display work in this video as well. But right now, well, I'm not. I've still got a few more blocks to go. But I would start this now, because then I don't have to spend time filming an intro. Plus I have to walk home anyway. So, yeah. So, I'll pick this video back up when I'm closer to my house. Here we are. This morning, I already set the 2 GEs back to their normal white color, and I put this Vania that's normally in this light back in. And the boost sign is in there. So now what I need to do, sorry, I'm just taking my stuff off. I need to grab the bins from the back. And like I said, I want to put up the blow-ups, the stuff on the deck, the lights there, and then all the stuff in the, I already moved the light back there. My bag trick worked well for that. A little bit of dirt and like water on the bottom, but I was able to wipe it off. But it worked well. Again, I don't know why I didn't think of that idea sooner. Oh, what? No, why am I taking my stuff off? Shoot. Well, I guess I gotta put it back on. I wasn't thinking. I don't know if I'll check in, because right now my grandma's wanting to come see me, so I might or might not. We'll see what happens. Alright, so this is the Halloween aftermath. It ended up raining too, so I brought everything downstairs, and it's been drying. And it was like at close to 4 I was done, because I got home around 3:30, and then I did this immediately, and then at 4 I was done. So what I'm gonna do now is, I think everything's dry. So what I'm gonna do is, what I first want to do is check the blow-ups, just make sure they're all working, because I always do that, 'cause sometimes they always get water in the motor and stuff. The blower fan. And then after I've done that, if some of them need to sit more, then they can do that. But what I want to do is everything that is dry, that aren't the blow-ups, can go in the bins. I'm gonna be careful here because I want a time lapse, but I don't know where to put my phone because we got like pictures on this shelf, pictures on there, so I don't want to show that. So like maybe the shelf. I could just get the big tripod, but I don't really want. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah. So I'm gonna get started with the time lapse once I figure out placement to put my phone. Alright, so I'm at quitting time for today. That very long time lapse, I got everything in the bins. I had to. This does not fit in the bin, so it actually, I think it does, but I just take up way too much. I ended up taking the socket out and it's in the bin there. These aren't going with this stuff. I'm gonna put that in my room and use that. Most of it I'll be using for the Christmas display. Some extra extension cords. The main ones that go from like the trees and stuff, those are all in the shed. So I could just grab those when it comes time. But this is all I got for now, so I'll see you guys later. Alright, it's November 5th and it's snowing. And I've got most of the Christmas stuff up. Got the 2 trees by the door, got both sets of pathways. I've got the ones that go along here. They need to be taped up here, but I've got some of the lights on the tree. You can see they're hanging there because I need my septic to do that, help me with that, to get them more. Also what I need to do is once it stops snowing, then I can set up the other 2 probably over there. And then he also needs to help me plug in the C9s up here. And it's gonna be a while because I have to wait until, I like to wait until the Remembrance Day to turn this stuff on. this is all we got for now, so see ya. Here's the stuff that has ended up here. We got, I don't know if we're gonna use these other C6 lights, but we got 2 of them there for now, so if we decide to put them on the trees. Oh, there's a 3rd one in here. And then there's my snowman blow up, little Christmas tree one. Boxes for the Costco trees. We got these a few years ago. I think in like 2020. And they seem to be pretty good quality. Of course they are LED, but none of them has failed. And you've got the little tiny little LEDs instead of having ones that are like really big like this one. Oh, let's get rid of that. You have like a remote or everything. So I quite like them. Plus I only had that old like one that I had from Walmart. And I also have in here, it's at the bottom, it's one of these kaleidoscope things. I have a this one is multicolored. Plug it in here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. It's just a multicolor thing. I have a light bulb version of this thing. But this one doesn't have a stand, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Ever since I broke this, I removed the stand. See, there's the 2 holes here. Those screw holes. I can't tell. I like to see. Oh no, it's probably not. Well, it could be. I don't know. I'm gonna put these on the lawn once on the other side of the other flower bed. I have stakes. There's 2. One should be in here. I thought I had more stakes. I don't know what I did with it, but I have 3 at the moment, which is not great because I need 4. There's probably some in here, maybe. This is a blender we need to sell. It's my tool bag. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I need to do anything else right now. What I need to do is end this video. Or no, I think I should do some homework or something. Yeah, this is all I got for now. So actually, all I got for now for today, unless I decide to do something that warrants me picking up the camera again. So, see you later. Guys, it's been a while. It's a little while since I've added this vlog. Last time I recorded for this vlog was last weekend, I believe, on the 5th. but I am at my stepdad's dad's house, and we just came here for the weekend, but I have a job to do. He wants me to change out the dimmer switch upstairs I'm in the basement, because I don't want to be talking, upstairs, because everybody's upstairs right now. But yeah, I'm going to be changing that out. I'll throw a picture up here so you can of what it looks like, because again, I don't want to go up there and show it. But what had happened is they said it's basically the same as this one. They said that the paddle right here, this part, they just tried to use that switch that you just saw the picture of, and this paddle part just came off, and yeah. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I have to find the breaker. I brought my tool bag, so it's sitting right there, so I can do this job. And I'll probably, since I'm upstairs, I'll show you the completed installed dimmer, and it's the same style to Lutron Diva LED Plus dimmer. It used to be the Lutron Diva CL dimmer, but they got new branding and stuff. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get started with the time lapse, and you'll see that video, but I'm not going to talk in it. But yeah. Right, so I just finished. As you saw, it's all installed. You just saw in that extra video, but here's the old switch. I look at it more closely. It's really loud right here. So you can see in there is the little paddle. This is the packaging for the new switch, and that little piece also goes with it. Oh, it is a Diva dimmer. This one is just for incandescence. Because this is an older dimmer. But yeah, it went pretty smooth. I did keep this Lutron Claro wall plate. Came with the new switch. I didn't use it because they wanted I just used the regular plate, because they didn't want the old one. They didn't want it, and I probably would have used it anyway. And I'm not going to throw this out. I'm actually going to keep it, because maybe I can see if I can attach that paddle back on. But if I can't, then oh well. And the interesting thing is the switch actually works completely fine. It's just that the paddle fell off. So that little red thing, what I did is I just was playing around with it last night because we got here yesterday, which was the 11th. Happy Remembrance Day. Wow, that is a really loud bulb. This switch actually still works because I put the little plate on there and hit that red thing, which apparently is the switch, and the light turned on just fine, and the dimmer still worked. But I also, just without the little switch thing, I stuck my screwdriver in there. I put my screwdriver on there and it turned on perfectly fine. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I'll kind of show you, since I couldn't keep the light on to see, because normally what I do when I'm doing electrical stuff is on my watch, there's an app. I'll show you here. There's an app that shows you whatever your phone is seeing. So you can see. So I just had my phone pointed at, of course I have my tripod. I just, while this was still installed, I just pointed my phone at the little neon indicator, because this one is a lighted one, that model. So is this one. You can see the neon in there. This is one that still works for comparison. That new one I don't think is lighted, so you can't find. Sorry about that. So all I did, since this one had the neon light and it was always on, and that's because on this one, I'm pretty sure it's the same one as that one. You can see, some of these off the lights off here. You can see the neon is on, and the lights are off. When you turn it on, the neon goes off. So since the switch was always in the on position or off position, that little light I always could see. So I just pointed used my tripod because I had to use it for the time lapse. So my little tiny one, I yawned on the, and I just pointed my phone. I don't know what is beeping over here. Went into the panel inside this cabinet, hit the breaker. Thankfully it was labeled mostly properly. Well, it was mostly labeled, which was nice. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna see if I can fix this. If I can't, then oh well. At least I got some wire nuts and a free faceplate. I might pack this in better. But yeah. So this is all I've got for now. So I will see you guys whenever I decide to add on to my video, or add on to this video. Guys, so it's been the next day since I recorded the last in the video and changed the dimmer out. So I had brought the dimmer home. Obviously I'm at home now. Looks like that's fallen. Oh well. I had brought the dimmer home. It is at home right now because I'm at home. But sorry about that. So I brought it home to think that I could possibly somehow repair it and use it. You know, like somewhere upstairs, maybe as in the wall. But I realized that it's just too messed up to do that. So what I did, I still wanted to use it though, because it's still a good dimmer. So all I did was kind of put it together and just like taped it up massively so it would stay on, but I can turn it off. You can see the little neon light still is in there. It's on this little, I've wired it to this little light that I have in my window. And since I had this Lutron Caseta smart dimmer, another spare dimmer, this one I don't have installed because my parents didn't like where it was installed. Plus, as you can see by those holes, it doesn't, you can see the hole difference. The screw holes. This one doesn't hold a cover plate. Oh, in a single gang, maybe if I put it to another switch and somehow make the screw stay in. So this, I just wired it to this light. This cord goes down to the outlet down there, and it's just plugged into a smart plug. So if I get it to stay on, and I just set it, because I don't want this little light bulb to be at full brightness, I just have it. As you can see, again, the dimmer does still work, and it's still like working and everything. So I'll just dim it a little bit, because I want to increase the longevity of this little bulb. It's the little GE S11 one. So that's there, and then I just have the smart plug. Hey Google, turn off the window lamp. So it just goes power to the dimmer. Hey Google, turn on the window lamp. And since it's one that still has the manual slider, this one obviously I can set to stuff with the voice because it's like a smart dimmer, but every time you would dim it and then turn it off and then turn it back on, it wouldn't remember your dim level, so I didn't really like that. So I'll just put this in my switch pile, figure out a place for it. I guess I could do two, keep this separate control and have the, maybe, I don't know, or put it in the bathroom upstairs. I have a different one. I don't know where else I could use this. Maybe in the bathroom. Well, no, the vanity light down here wouldn't work because the LEDs that I bought for it on Amazon aren't dimmable, and I tried that, they aren't. I'll just try one of the extra bulbs, and since I didn't have a socket for those bulbs, I just crudely hooked it up by wrapping two wires around the contacts, and then tried to dim it, not with this dimmer, with a different one. And because obviously before I just started recording this little clip, before it was still hooked up to that light. So I don't know what I'll do with this. It's a decent dimmer, and I really like this Lutron dimmers, especially these Caseta smart dimmers. And actually they make one that's like the Diva dimmers, but it's kind of interesting. So well, it's smart, but it looks like those dimmers. This one isn't the greatest because I don't think, I still have the one in the spare bedroom, or technically my second bedroom. Looks really dirty. I don't know why it's so dirty. It wasn't used in a dirty place. It used to control our bar lights, but my parents made me take it out because, again, one, it wouldn't hold the faceplate screw, and it was under the bar like this, and since there's the on off, and these buttons are all separate, and it's not like a regular, like the Diva one up there, the old Diva, that still works with bunch of tape attached to it. Yeah, so I do have my lights running down there. Plugs into there, posed with the cord, because I gotta take this cord down because I want to possibly use with these lights for Christmas. But yeah, plus when it was down there, it was actually like, it was like down low here, and then it was under, it was like this, it was out under the countertop, so you had to bend, you always had to bend down to look at what button did what, which is not good. So but like up high, obviously you can see which button does what. I guess I could, why would you need, yeah, I guess I could install it for the shower light down here. I don't know why you need that. Upstairs bathroom, maybe. Upstairs bathroom has one of these. Actually, the one that came out of here when I replaced it is the one that's in the upstairs bathroom. But yeah, I'll figure out something for this. Actually, I thought maybe what I could use this for is if we ever run power to the shed, put some outside lights, like some little recessed LED wafer lights in the soffit, or some wall sconces, some nice looking ones. I could have this on the inside of the shed and somehow attach a cover plate to it, but it wouldn't have to look pretty because it's in the shed. And then have this Pico remote, which goes with this dimmer, just at the back door, and then you can just control the lights with the shed, or with, you know, my voice or my phone, because that, again, that's one of the ones that pairs the Lutron Caseta bridge. But yeah, and I have a Claro wall plate from the one I saw that yesterday, so maybe I'll put that. Yeah. So yeah, that's where that dimmer ended up. Good use for it, because it just has to, it doesn't have to, like, the switching mechanism doesn't have to work, it just has to stay on, and then I can just switch it from the plug there, just kill the power, and then the dimmer still works, so I can just have that bulb dimmed a little bit. Plus it isn't bright to begin with, but I wanted to save on that. I was trying to zoom in. Apparently I ended the video somehow. Speaking of ending the video, I think this video's at like 27 minutes, well, my rough edit before this, before these clips, these ending clips. So yeah.